Hello, dear students. Life never stops, so should the learning. So, let's learn a very interesting topic of English today. The topic for today is homophones, homonyms, and homographs. Children, as you already know, English is a vast forest. Therefore, it's very obvious for a person to get confused and lost among the same sounding words that have different meanings, which are also called as homophones, or same spelling but different meanings, which is also can be called as homographs. Confusing yet very interesting. So, for a clear and impactful communication in English, it's important to avoid such confusion in words. Let's understand together differences in such confusing words. So, yes, children, depending upon similarity of sounds, the confusing words in English can be divided into three very well divided categories. The first category is called homophones, meaning same sound. The second category is homonyms, indicates same spelling, and homographs, indicating same writing. The word itself is self-explanatory. Homo indicating same. This sameness can be on the basis of sound, can be on the basis of sound as well as spelling. And also thirdly, in the last category, this sameness can be on the level of sounds, spellings, pronunciation in all categories. Let's talk about homophones first. Be quiet and bee. A bee is buzzing around. So this first says you instruction to be quiet, whereas the second one is an insect, the sound which it produces. So the spelling, as you can already see, there's a difference of a single letter E in the insect bee. All these examples, it is clear that homophones sound the same but have different spellings and meanings. Pay careful attention to all the words. So, do you think that the spellings are same? The answer is yes, the spellings are same in the first and the second example. Second question, is the pronunciation same? Yes? Yes, the pronunciation is also the same because the spellings are same. But see the third example is not like that. But the question is the meaning same? The answer is definitely a no. The meanings are not the same. So let's read the examples. A fly was buzzing against the window. So fly is an insect. It is flying. It was flying. So that's why the sound came. We get irritated by such sounds. Yes or no, children? Yes. So that was the sound. The second category is the fly. Now this is a verb. He's talking about an action. He was flying a kite. Let's fly a kite. Let's play like that. So usually in Makar Sankranti in January month you have the kite festival. So you do this. It's a very joyful thing to do. The third example, children, let's be very careful here. The examples are bored, bored, indicates a feeling again, having lack of interest. And the second example of board is a thin flat piece used for writing in class. The one your teacher may be using? Yes, so it is that board. Now the question comes, that teacher you said board and board, a homonym should have the same spellings. But children, there is always an exception to any rule. Homonym can also be a homograph. We can conclude that a homonym word sound and spell the same but has different meanings altogether. So there is a note column there. Homonym can be a homophone or a homograph. Third category is homographs. So graphs indicate what? As I told you, graphs indicate writing. So these words have the same spellings every time you see them. So that is a homograph. Let's discuss the first example. Headaches may be a sign of stress. So if you are having a headache, so it is a symptom, it is an indication of what? That you are having a stress. So never be stressful, always be happy. Tie and tie. The first tie is to limit somebody with a string, to hold somebody. Okay. Now the second tie is a piece of clothing. When you wear suits, when your parents wear suits, or when you see in the movies or the office going people, they wear a tie around their formal shirts. So this is a piece of clothing. Let's see the third example. Watch and watch. I like watching TV every night. It's a present continuous tense. The word watch verb is having an ing form. The second example is I glanced at my watch. Now this is a noun. Watch indicates you the time. So to look is the first meaning. Second is an object worn around the wrist that shows the time. So that are the three examples. So we can conclude that homographs words have same pronunciation and spelling, yet their meanings are different. A knowledge without some practice can never be useful. So let's practice with some example questions which we have got. You can also take it as your homework. So we have given you a list of homophones, homonyms and homographs. You can add more words in the list. So in all, these confusing words are actually not so difficult, don't you agree? However, depending on the context, use of correct words is very important. A small but crucial distinction in homophones, homonyms and homographs will make our communication simple, clear and effective. Yes. So, what we have learnt, we should go on revising, because remember that learning keeps you growing, and who does not like to grow and learn? So best of luck children, study more, learn more, meet you next time.